What's going on, guys? Platinum Beast coming at you with another video. Welcome to episode 4 of the Junk Silver series. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so welcome to episode 4. Today, I chose the Benjamin Franklin half dollar as my topic of discussion. So, if you've been stacking a while, you know all about the Benjamin Franklin half dollar, I'm sure. But I kind of wanted to talk about it a little day because I think, as far as my stack, it's a very unappreciated dollar or half dollar. The Benjamin Franklin half dollar was minted from 1948 to 1963, where it was then replaced with John F. Kennedy, I assume, because he was assassinated recently in 63. In fact, it might have been that year. I might be off a little bit on that, but an interesting fact. In the U.S., there is actual laws preventing living politicians from being put on money. I'm sure it has to do with some type of old school kind of way of thinking, which I still think today. I mean, I don't think it would be right to have a living politician on money. We would be kind of similar to those countries that have dictators and things like that. So I think that's a smart move from the government, is to keep living politicians off money and just put ones that have passed away on the money to just kind of remember them as far as history, rather than just worshiping them as far as they are living today. Anyways, the Benjamin Franklin half dollar is a silver half dollar that was minted from 1948 to 1963. Now, that is a very short time period. As I said, they replaced him with the Kennedy, and I gave the reason why I believe that is. But it's still an interesting piece, and it's still an interesting kind of half dollar, because it's got the Liberty Bell, it's got Benjamin Franklin on it. You can't really complain about that. Now, in my stack, as in regards to my junk collection, I don't have very many. I've got this one tube, and I've got a couple extras in an unfinished tube. So I don't have many of the Franklin halves. I kind of stick more to the Kennedys and the Walkers. But the Franklin half is not one to be overlooked. And as you can see here, I've got them in order of dates. So I've got 1950 to 1963, which I'm only really missing the 48 and the 49, which I'll probably get one day. But for now, we're talking about the Benjamin Franklin half dollar. This is a good half dollar to pick up. This is a good half dollar to have in your junk stack. I think if you don't have these, you ought to pick some up. Everyone should have some of these in their stack. I know it's probably most people's least favorite half dollar. Some people might say the Kennedy. Some people might say the Walker, although I have yet to find someone like that. But these are interesting half dollars to have, I think, because they were minted in such a short time. I think it's a design that's kind of limited, and I think over time it will become even more rare, probably. I'm not saying that these will be worth $1 million, but a lot of people today look at the Barber and say, oh, the Barbers are awesome. But other than the quarters, the Barber halves and dimes were minted so many, millions and millions and millions of coins. Whereas these were minted in high numbers as well, but for a shorter amount of period in time. So I think these have potential to gain in popularity and gain in value depending on what's going on. I also think that these are going to have less wear than most half dollars. The Kennedy half dollar, at least the 90%, was only made in 1964. So if you're looking for low wear, low premium half dollars, Kennedys are probably your best bet. You can't really go wrong with them, and they're going to have the best condition. And I also like the design. I like Franklin's. I like Kennedys. Franklins are going to have less wear on them. And overall, just provide a really good value. You're not going to find too many dateless ones, and you're not going to find many that are very slick. Surprisingly, you find them in different conditions overall. I have found close to BU ones before. This is a very good condition one. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about the Franklin halves. If you don't have any in your stack, I suggest getting some. Who knows, maybe they'll make a commemorative or something of them. Junk Silver has some of the best ding on it, honestly. But yeah, guys, I just kind of wanted to make a video of the Franklin half dollars. They're cool coins. They definitely have their place in history. And Benjamin Franklin, in my opinion, was a pretty intelligent person. And also has his own interesting history. So, yeah, guys, quick video today. Not a whole lot to say about the Franklins. Except if you don't have any in your stack, you're missing out. So be sure to pick some up because you can get them at a low premium. And until next time, guys, we'll see you.